Monday, we heard from a woman who suffered from several infections after getting an IUD. Well, today we'll hear from a woman whose IUD was lost in her body for nearly 1 year.
I just really felt like something was stabbing me from the inside. I had a ton of anxiety, depression. I wasn't myself. I just knew there was something off with my body. In April of 2012, our eldest daughter, Adeline, was born, and I had a beautiful, healthy, successful pregnancy. After that, my very first appointment with my family doctor, the first thing that was kind of pressured on me when I first got into the appointment was, let's talk about birth control options for you. Mirena IUD was the #1 option for me. So in August of 2012, I decided to go forward with the Mirena IUD. I didn't understand that that amount of pain would be experienced with the insertion. It was excruciating. So we went and had an ultrasound done to ensure that it was in the correct position. The IUD was no longer in place where it should be in my uterus, and they couldn't find it. And the next bit of information that was provided was that we were 9 weeks pregnant. I couldn't believe it. I was completely shocked. After seeing 2 doctors, they speculated that it fell out, and I didn't notice. To me, that seemed impossible because when it was inserted, the pain was excruciating. So we left the hospital with a lot of unknowns, and the pain that I was feeling started to increase as the baby grew. And I knew it had to be the IUD. I knew that couldn't be a baby. So I insisted on exploratory ultrasounds, and with a lot of persistence tried different angles to see if we could discover something in there, and without success. I started getting a little bit depressed. I was forced to be off work because my pain was becoming daily, debilitating pain, and not one doctor could answer that myself or my unborn child would be okay at the end of this. On October 1st, 2013, I went into labor. When my daughter was born, it pretty much almost broke me. It was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. And just to hear her cry and know that she was okay, that day was supposed to be beautiful, ended up being almost like a horror scene because we were trying to find this IUD that didn't come out with the labor, but I knew it was in there the whole time. It was in my left hip region at the time. So it had embedded in my body during the pregnancy and did move. When the doctor removed it, I finally felt believed. When you have an IUD that's traveling in your body and no one can provide you with answers whether or not your daughter or you are gonna be okay, you have to dig for hope somewhere. I still have anxiety, depression. I feel like a beautiful pregnancy, and family planning that was supposed to be in place was taken away from me and not even given as an option. I think it's important to really know the information, ensuring you really know what you're doing before you put anything into your body.
Well, Bayer, the manufacturer of the Mirena IUD, says, here's their statement, they are saddened to hear that a patient had some health concerns. Patient safety is Bayer's top priority. Mirena is a long-acting hormonal contraceptive, a highly effective, reliable, and safe option with the extensive evidence supporting the positive benefit, risk profile, and is recommended as a first-line option by leading Canadian societies. Tomorrow and on Thursday, we're going to speak with two different doctors about the pros and the cons of the IUD and other birth control options. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.